Last week on Candy Apple TV, I showed you how to make Cookie Monster themed candy apples. This week on Candy Apple TV, I will show why your candy apples are so thick, too thick to finish dipping your candy apples, and why you can't get an even 12 regular size candy apples out of this one candy apple mixture 411. I quit using 411 candy apple recipe for many reasons. With this candy apple mixture, it is very thick. I am using this particular ice cream scoop to stir up the candy apple mixture because it's really thick. When I use a rubber spatula, it's like really too hard to even stir, so you know your candy apples are going to come out very thick. This candy apple recipe is too gritty. That's because it's just really too thick. This is a thick candy apple mixture. I am adding my favorite butter vanilla flavoring, Wilton's White, to prevent translucent candy apples, and my Hobby Lobby soft pink gel food coloring to make light pink candy apples. I am giving this a stir. I will put this on the stove until it reaches 300 degrees. Make sure you guys have a candy thermometer and take it off the stove when it reaches 300 degrees. You can pretty much hear how gritty this candy apple mixture is right now. My perfect candy apple recipes, which I think are the best candy apple recipes, are found down below in the description box, or you can click at the top of your screen. My candy apple mixture has reached 300 degrees. I will not be making my trending candy apple bows today because I really wanted to show you guys why I quit using the 411 candy apple recipe about a year and a half ago. Candy apple recipe is thickening up right now. This is the candy apple recipe 411. This is my fourth candy apple and the candy is already thickening up. As you can see here, I am starting to have a hard time dipping my apples smoothly. Unlike my candy apple recipe 641, you can take your time and get as many up to 24 candy apples dipped in one pot. I don't think I am going to get 8 out of this candy apple mixture, but let's see. This is the 7th candy apple, and the candy apple is really getting thick here. It's starting to be very difficult to turn the candy apple in this candy apple mixture 411. This is why I quit using candy apple recipe 411 and gave birth to Candy Apple TV because I didn't want any other treat maker to have to go through this. If you have a birthday party, event, or pop-up shop to make 24 to 100 candy apples, there is no way you can dip so many candy apples efficiently and smoothly using this candy apple recipe 411. I couldn't even get the 8th candy apple dip because the candy apple mixture is just way too thick to even rotate my candy apple in this pot. Another reason why I quit using candy apple recipe 411 was because I had to use more than one candy apple pot just to make only 12 to 24 candy apples. Hey, somebody come and bring me one of those big spoons so I can get this candy apple out this candy apple pot. Dang, I can't even get this candy apple out. Let me try adding some water to this candy apple pot and just boil this darn thing out. Here is the cleaning method that I use to prevent my candy apples from turning brown. In the inside, you always want your candy apples to be green on the inside at all times. I use lemon juice, baking soda, and salt. This is about the best candy apple cleaning method that you're going to get, and that's with the lemon juice, baking soda, and salt. Insert your candy apple sticks. This is real lemon juice, about 1/4 cup, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and 1 tablespoon of salt. Bring this candy apple cleaning method to a boil. Insert your Granny Smith apples for about 6 seconds and rotate your apples in this candy apple cleaning method. Dry your apples off with a paper towel and you continue to wipe your apples down for 24 to 48 hours and then you dip your candy apples. Make sure you wipe the top of your Granny Smith apples down really, really well to prevent bubbles on your candy apples, especially at the top of the candy apple. Dip your Granny Smith apples for 6 seconds in this candy apple cleaning method solution, which is lemon juice, baking soda, and salt, and dry your apples down. If you have enjoyed this candy apple tutorial, make sure you stay tuned to watch how to make the best candy apples and candy apple bows here on Candy Apple TV. I'll see you in a few seconds over in my next video. I'm still waiting on a spoon. Somebody bring a darn spoon so I can get this candy apple out this pot.